Throughout life, it is almost certain that you will experience some form of struggle. And during that time, you will be challenged physically, mentally, and emotionally. A lot of people, as they're going through these struggles, there's a lot of thinking that's involved. Your mind, which was once still and quiet, becomes messy and cluttered. Your mind bounces back and forth, throwing so many words in your direction. Becomes impossible to think, becomes impossible to feel, and it becomes impossible to experience the situation at what it really is. Any situation that we encounter in life, it's not necessarily meant to be a good or bad thing. It's just an experience. Experiences are what make us grow. You can read something in a book. You can hear somebody say something. But until you've actually experienced what is coming from them, you won't truly understand. You see, words along with experience brings wisdom. In other words, through suffering we awaken. Our conscious heightens to a new level. After we get through whatever that obstacle is, through the struggle and the suffering, we become aware of what has brought us down and what path we took. You see, the outcome doesn't change because no matter what, when an obstacle is presented to you, you're going to have the same outcome because of the experience that you have and the skill set that you have. It's always going to lead to the same outcome. But it's how you use that experience and how you use those skills is what path you take. When you have a busy mind, it's kind of hard to think in the present moment because you're thinking of either stuff that occurred in the past or you're thinking of stuff that will or may occur in the future according to what is being played in your head. But the thing is, neither the past or the future, they don't really exist. The only moment that you exist is in the present moment. So while your mind is being cluttered because you're taken away from the present moment, you can't fully utilize the skills and the experience that you have. So in other words, you suffer because you take the longer path because, like I mentioned before, the experience, the outcome is not going to change because you're going to find a way, because even through suffering you get to a point where you hit rock bottom and you have to climb your way back up. And the point I'm trying to make is how you react to the situation is how is what is going to present what outcome. What that means is, like, when the destination doesn't change, you choose the path to get to that destination. So you can take the harder path, and that's through suffering, and you can take the easier path, and that's being awoke and aware of the situation, and you utilize all the energy, all the wisdom that you have in order to achieve the outcome that you desire. Now, if it's something that you haven't experienced before, obviously the journey is going to be a little bit rough. However, we have certain situations that have occurred, or even we've heard of how people have gotten through their situations. And when you are going through an obstacle in the present moment, you're able to recall that information. So you can kind of connect the dots and come up with the best solution possible. But if you're frustrated, or if you're depressed, or if you're angry, all these emotions are holding you down, how are you going to recall anything? Because think about it, when you're constantly thinking about everything but the present moment, and in the present moment, your mind's silent because you're experiencing the present moment, you're enjoying it, and you can fully develop a plan in order to get through what you need to get through. See, we only have, well, as it's been said, matter cannot be created nor destroyed, or energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It can only be, transferred. And so you have all this energy inside of you, but if you're transferring a lot of that energy to your emotions during the present situation, like if you feel like lack of power or control, so you're getting angry, all that energy is going towards you being angry. You only have a little bit of energy that's actually going towards the solution. So the message that I'm bringing to you today is, make sure you stay centered and balanced. Make sure you try to stay in the present moment and let go of the excessive thinking. If you are having issues letting go of the excessive thinking, I would recommend reading a book, and it's called The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. He's very wise in the words that he uses, and they help you understand who you truly are, what part of you is not you. The thinking is not you. And once you are able to maintain that state of presence, you can literally control your thinking. You can actually have an image in your head of what you want, and through that desire of what you want, you can manifest it. You can actually create it. So, and also, if you do feel like you're at that part to where you're suffering, that's a sign that you need to kind of ask yourself, why am I suffering? Is there anything I can do about the situation? There's always another path you can take. There's always another solution. But it depends on you and your mindset and how much energy you want to give towards it. So you can either give the energy towards your emotions and let them run wild, or you can control the situation, because the only person that can control the situation is you, and you can put the energy to good use in order to solve the problem and end up entering into a better life. I know it doesn't seem simple, but I will say with practice it does become simple, because it becomes second nature. So that's all I wanted to share today. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, because I am trying to bring awareness to people. I'm trying to make this world a better place, and I do believe individuals can. I really do. I know that through suffering I awoke. I had a lot of suffering in my life, just like many people before me, and through that we awoke. We saw things for as they truly were, and that's why I want to spread this knowledge on to others, because I don't want to see nobody suffer. I want to see you all thrive. I want to see you guys have the best lives possible, because the whole purpose of life is to experience it. Our job is to go from the creation to the creator. And like I said in my other videos, is if you don't build your dreams, somebody will hire you to build theirs. And I want you guys to build your dreams, because that's what makes this world beautiful. When you can see everybody experiencing life the way they want to, and they can build and manifest the life that they want. There doesn't need to be suffering. There only needs to be growth, and we can all help each other grow. But that's all I have to say, and I appreciate your time.